Hello, everyone. Well, the pen is up. Now, my question is oh, look, there's Mr. Tut. There's King Tut right there. Okay, so my question is do you know who King Solomon was? Well, if you do not, I suggest Googling it or Wikipedia it. Yeah, I don't know. But King Solomon was considered one of the wisest kings ever. He's done so many things. Now, I am going to introduce you to my King Solomon. There's King Solomon. And he's watching a bird for the first time. He sees Tut. So this is the first bird that has come close enough for him to acknowledge. And look, he could care less. This little pup has been through hell today and spent like an hour and a half at the Tractor Supply. And those gals were freaking awesome. And girls, I don't know how long it is before we can do a DNA test on him. I know I was supposed to get a black one, but I was mistaken. That was the older pup. I ended up with a younger pup. He's right around 3.5 months old. Very young. But I am really worried about his back end. I don't know if it's because he's so young and his body is so big, but he seems very weak in his back end. But he did ride in a crate for like 2 hours. So, he just might be sore and stiff. I don't know. But there's King Solomon. Look at him. He's beautiful. Now, as far as I know, this type of Great Pyrenees was actually a little different. Whoops. These are like the mountain Tibetan Mastiff blended ones, if that makes sense, in order to make these. These were the monk dogs. So he's going to be extremely large. He's not the big white fluffy dog, which is still large. But if you're watching this video, just kind of look at his back end and see what you think. I mean, I'm mommy, so I'm over exaggerating everything. I mean, maybe that's normal. It just scares me. What else do I want to tell you about this situation? Well, so far, Tut is one of my coolest chickens right now. And King Tut, the rooster, was one that somehow he jumped out of something or another and got inside of a container that I had out there and couldn't get back out. And I happened to find him after maybe an hour or so, I guess. And he has loved me ever since. He doesn't like to go in the chicken barn. He sleeps in the rosebud tree, so he is doing good. Plus, up there is his brother, Oliver. And I think he is a little more dominant with the girls, and Tut really could care less. Well, he does, but he doesn't. But look at that face. Solomon! So I haven't introduced him to the girls yet, and I certainly won't be able to do that on video because Raven is aware that someone is on the property and she is not happy about it. When she smelled my hands, she went to the door just full force, and I was like, oh no. So Raven is going to be my issue, and I don't know how we're going to do this tonight. I mean, obviously we can put the girls in their kennels, and that's fine. But it is so hot in the house. Everybody is better when we're stretched out and we got the fans blowing on us. I mean, not that they don't have a fan blowing on them, but it's going to be rough. Now, part of his routine is going to be at night to come out and put the chickens away with me. In the morning, he will come out to this spot here first and do his thing, and then I will come and get him when it's time to let the chickens out, and we'll do it that way. If I get the goats, I'm going to put them on that side of the thing. But for the meantime, they're going to go in the old duck paddock that I had Wang and Lotus in. It's like the most sturdy of anything that is on the property other than, well, hell, it's sturdier than this. Something that really happened here that really bothered me was that he got a dew claw already caught in the bottom rungs of the fence. So, see that? Yeah, he dug that out of the ground, the guy that put it up. He didn't even clear out the brush, but I think he kind of likes it, but he gets tangled. He just has to learn it because this is what the terrain is out here right now. Where is he at? There he is. There's. Uh-oh. Are you tangled? You got it. Solomon. What are you doing? Solomon, look. Solomon, look. Look up here. He had a 2 to 3 hour ride-ish. And when I opened the crate, he was covered in puke. He had had a really bad time at it. And good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Yes. But he fell in love with me right away. But he lost that love when I went to go eat with the breeder and we wanted to talk and have lunch. I figured that's the least I could do. She drove 2.5 hours to bring him to me. And it was just a shock because I thought I was going to get the black one. But he did not want to leave the air conditioning of Tractor Supply. And what gratitude I have on the hottest day we've ever had to the girls at Tractor Supply. Just amazing girls. And the one actually has a Newfie Great Pyrenees cross. And very pretty. And very much colored a lot like him. Only that facial thing is the Mastiff look, I think. The Tibetan Mastiff, maybe. I don't know. But he's not what you would think when you think Great Pyrenees. But you can see this breed when people say they have Great Pyrenees. That every now and again you'll see one that comes out in a video and it'll look like this. There's one, it's the Raven something channel. They have a big boy and he's beautiful. And I think that's kind of how he's going to look. I don't know if his ears are going to be as long, but he definitely has that mask and that knowledge knot on top of his head, the shorter coat, the longer tail. Yeah. So, there you go. There's King Solomon. What do you see? You're beautiful. You know that? No, handsome. Hugs from a distance.